Hey guys, the boy from Tennis House. If you're a recreational player and you're struggling with your two-handed backhand, this video is definitely for you because most of the mistakes at recreational level are in the preparation, and that's the shoulder turn in this case here. A lot of recreational players take too long to take the racket back and they're holding the racket in the wrong position. So let's get straight to it. So you see when the ball is bouncing, that's kind of the latest moment that you should be in this turn position. Pay attention how nice the upper body is coiled, the belly button points to the side. So you can see if your belly button points to the side, you're turned, and you can see the racket head here is up. And why is that so important? Because you're drawing basically, if you're right-hander, you're kind of drawing a C motion. And when the racket head is up, you ease into the shot and you have some momentum going for you. If the racket head would be down right now, you're starting from zero acceleration throughout the shot. So you want to keep the racket head always up on that shoulder turn in order to control the ball very well and get a lot of power on that ball. So the next thing, what I'm going to talk about is right here. So he's still up. You see the ball's coming, and then he does something right here where the racket head, right here. You can see how the racket head kind of points backwards a little bit down. And look at his wrist, how his wrist position is right here in this lag phase when he's about to snap his hip in. So the racket head now dropped. And it's very important that you not just drop the racket head. He was guiding the racket down with both of his arms. So it's not just like a drop, it's all like in a sequence. And now from this position, Carlos is underneath the ball with the racket head and he can brush up on that ball and create some topspin and hit that ball. A lot of recreational players in this moment right here, when the racket is up, they're holding the racket way too tight and they can't get the racket down. So you need to be smooth on your wrist and guide the racket head down in order to be at that place here to brush up on that ball. Very important. All right, so now another important thing is keep those eyes on that ball right here. So when you see Carlos, he's with the eyes on that ball, still on there when the ball's on the strings, and his eyes still stay there, as you can see right here. His eyes are still at the moment of contact. You see their eyes looking still forward right there. So very important that you stay still with the head, and every big movement is going to change your motion and your contact point. So stay calm, let the arms go through this moment here and finish over your shoulder. And as you can see here, I always tell my players you could put a volleyball under the armpits, on both armpits. So you can see if you have that right, then you had a good extension through the shot. So those key points are very important. The height, the take back, that the racket head is above the wrist. Let's go back to that right here. Then you need to have the wrist smooth and guide the racket down into the lag phase right here and the tips pointing down. Eyes on the ball and you hit upwards to create topspin and then watch the finish, how high that is. So you could put like a tiny volleyball under the armpit. So all those markers should help. And remember guys, when you have a good beginning right here like Carlos and you have a good finish right here, most likely this middle part, the contact and everything is going to take care of itself. So remember that when you go the next time out on the court, and leave me a comment down there if you agree. And thank you for watching, guys.